an amazing feeling! I've never been on a flying train before.
Neither have we!
That should do it. On to the next location.
We are so high up. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Oh, hang in there, Paimon. The hard part's nearly over. After that, it's downhill all the way.
Don't say downhill all the way! That is the last thing Paimon wants to hear! We're finally done! Okay, let's get back down while this train is still working!
Great job! It looked like... Yeah, and it was an absolute blast. Huh?
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Get out of my way!
What's going on?
Your Majesty, there!
Let us through!
Stay back!
It's okay. Let them...
Your Majesty, could we please ask you, not...
And why is that?
As you have seen, the goddess's gift is very important to us. It keeps...
Some of us, we just aren't ready to lose that...
I see.
Your Majesty,
I won't turn that gear. Not until you're ready.
What?
I've said before that the Metropole belongs to the people. But let me ask you this. How do you plan to...
Well, we'll start by rescuing the people that have gotten stuck.
And have you made any headway on that?
unfortunately not.
Hey, you little...
I'm sorry, my friend, but it's the...
You have friends and family that have been affected, don't you?
Duh.
I understand your concerns. But if we let this drag on for much longer, the situation...
Yes, but if we turn that gear now, all the tracks in this city...
I know this is a hard decision to make. But have you ever thought about why the goddess might...
Huh?
Why do you think she might decide to take back her gift and...
Are you saying she has abandoned us?
No. Quite the opposite, in fact.
What do you mean?
The goddess dearly loves this world and all the people of Simulanka. And because she loves you, every parent hopes their child will have a happy and carefree life. But if they're overprotective, then all they'll manage to do is keep their child... If a mother bird lets her baby ride on her wings for too long, her child will never learn how to fly. Perhaps the goddess of profit... Children can only become independent if they're allowed to form their own opinions, make their own decisions, and deal with the consequences on their own. Only then will they be able to continue...
But we've relied on the goddess's protection for so long. We don't know what...
Are you kidding me? I think you've proven yourselves more than capable of that.
What do you mean?
You made a call in a time of crisis, and you've come all this way to talk to me. Even the guards...
But we only did it because we were scared.
Why you set out on the journey doesn't matter. What matters...
My friend, I fear our king...
But...
We can't go on living like this. Living in fear. You once revered her more than any of us. And I think the king is right. She hasn't abandoned us. So, why don't we put our trust...
I don't care anymore. Do what you want.
Aw, he laughed.
I'm sorry about my friend. That's just how he is.
Is it just me, or has he accepted the goddess's prophecy?
I think so. Not that you'll ever hear him admit it out loud. Your Majesty, please turn the gear that connects up to...
So, you've made up your mind?
Yes, I've made up my mind. But maybe losing the gift isn't what...
Well said. Now, gather around, everyone, and join me as we make the night sky... So the stars hanging in the sky, they're music.
This entire metropole is a huge...
How do you feel?
A little scared and uncertain. But for some reason,
Figured out any next steps?
to be honest, not really. But maybe...
I have an idea. If you don't know what to do,
You mean the people who got stuck because of the...
I mean anyone and everyone who needs your help.
What kind of experience, Your Majesty?
Yes. We'll need a formal organization with a catchy name before we go out and start helping people. Why don't we call it the...
Spina di Ros...
Ooh, or even the Spina di Rosula di Sim...
Wow, big expansion for the Spina. Moving in...
Spina di Rosula.
Well then, how about I appoint you as the head of the Spina in Simulanka, while I'm off fighting the dragon with the other...
What? You're planning on fighting the dragon? But no, Your Majesty.
He's right. Your Majesty, you can't.
How are you two on the same side all of a sudden?
Perhaps Your Majesty is unaware of this. The great dragon suddenly broke out. After that, it spat out a strange fog that surrounded a whole island. No one knows what light...
Before Your Majesty arrived, we dispatched many soldiers to fight the dragon. But
Yikes. Sounds worse than we thought.
Isn't that all the more reason for us to go? There could still be guards trapped. King Navia is right. We cannot simply stand by and watch as the people...
very well. Though I have not served by your side for very long, Your Majesty. 2 days is enough for me to have learned that...
You're a pretty good judge of character.
He probably didn't mean that.
Since you're serious about this, I won't try and stop you.
Oh, right. So there's a line going...
Yes, it was originally built to serve the workers commuting to the Titanium mines. I'll tell the conductor to wait for you at the platform by the side gate to the Metropole, first thing tomorrow morning. You're...
Oh, thank you for your concern. While I'm gone, I leave...
Yes, Your Majesty.
Just call me boss from now on. That's what everyone...
So, the plan for tomorrow is journey across the ocean, make it to the end of the world, and... Ooh, that's an adventure and a half. Do all storybook heroes have to work this hard?
At least we'll get to see some amazing scenery along the way, right? Besides, we'll have each other. Plus, we're pretty well equipped for a classic heroes versus dragons story. We got Miss Nilu as our magic caster, and I guess I'm...
Paimon can definitely see that. Anyway, those are tomorrow's problems. Right now, all Paimon wants is to eat a proper meal, because worst case scenario, if Paimon ends up getting eaten by a dragon, she...
Well, the origami animals in the forest only drink magic vegetable oil and sawdust, I think.